Hello, my friends on the internet. This is day 299, and we are going to get you off of this platform. We're going to get you off of your phone, and we are going to get you doing the things you actually want to do with your time. That's what today is all about. Today is, yeah, a log of me, what I'm developing here, but it's also about getting you off of consuming content that you probably don't even want to consume, consuming mindlessly to moving to consuming mindfully. So, how are we going to do that? Well, you may think that I'm going to tell you to block all your applications, set up time limits, or turn your phone into black and white mode. But that's not what I'm going to tell you at all. First, I'm going to show you how this app works, the one I'm making, and then I'm going to tell you why it works that way and why you don't actually have to block any of the apps to do more of the things you enjoy. Because what are you going to do when you block the apps and you have all this newfound time, anyways? You're going to have to restart, find what you enjoy, and do it, and then fill that time. And by the time you get to that point, you're probably going to go back to your phone because you're bored. So, day 299. Let me show you how it's going. Sorry, that was a lot. That was intense. But let's show you what actually works. So, basically, you're a human with interests. You are interested in things that I am not. Sometimes we're interested in the same thing, but we're never interested all in the same things completely. So, you're going to find things that you're interested in from a list of 1,000 different things. That's the first basis of Curiosity Quench, the app I'm making. And then once you have some things that you kind of are interested in, you want to learn about, you really have a curiosity for. That's the best way I can put it. Save them to your list and then go to this Save tab. At this point, whatever you're most curious about and you'd like to learn most about, genuinely, you actually want to learn or you're curious about diving deeper, swipe right on that thing. Now keep in mind, if you want to go back and try something else after, you can, okay? That's okay. There's no rules against that. But swipe right to create a plan, and then we're going to overwrite this plan. You will see we get a plan like this. Basically, this is an action plan. Curiosity Quench is based off of action plans and you taking action on the things you are curious and then that you enjoy. And because you have a plan to do this, that's our first reason for actually doing it. And our second reason, because you have an interest in this topic, the chances of you completing this plan go up exponentially. The chances of you taking action have just went up exponentially. And what can't you do while you're busy doing this plan? Well, you can't scroll on your phone. I mean, you could in between steps, I guess, but like the chances of you doing so are much, much lower. And soon you're going to see that this not only works when you're doing this, but it's going to work when you're not doing this because you're thinking about doing the things you're interested in. Your mind goes instead of to the gutter, it goes to the gold mine, which is your curiosity. So, how do we actually use this app? Basically, you're going to look at the step and you're going to read it, then you're going to do it. To do it, a lot of the times, you will have to watch some content. This content is here to help you. It is curated for this step. And instead of you going and finding content to help you do a step or information, I've curated it for you. I've done it myself. And it took a long time. I'm still getting it for all this plans. Not all the plans have this. But also if you get stuck, click this helping hand icon and you will load some help in and just a generic kind of game plan on how to do that step. After you've done the step, check it off. Then continue doing that for all of the other steps until you have completed the plan. Say you don't want to do step 7 and you're kind of hesitant, you're not interested, that's okay. Check it off, skip it. I do recommend you actually do most of the steps, especially something like this, because this is probably going to be the most fun part about stand-up comedy, actually recording yourself and reviewing your own performance, but you can check it off, you can skip steps. Just check them all off to complete the plan, and then you can add notes or a photo, how it went, and then quench it. Quench it means you won. You celebrate because you just did a thing. You took action, and that is a triumph. That is a great thing. You didn't do this the whole time. You instead did what you actually want to do. What would you do if you weren't doing this? You just did it. Oh, shoot. You just did it. And now you're going to celebrate that because that's amazing. Yeah, that's the concept of Curiosity Quench. But you don't have to use this app. You can download it right now. It's linked down in the description. It's the only link down there. You can use Curiosity Quench, but you can also just, in general, adapt this philosophy of exploring what you're curious about first and what interests you most, and doing this intentionally, and then staying on topic. I know that can be hard. I know there's a lot of distractions out there. So set some timers, focus on one thing at a time, and try to do your best to stay away from multitasking. Multitasking usually it doesn't really work that well. It just shatters where our focus is going, and we go back and forth. And switching, it makes it hard to do things when you're switching between two things. But yeah, you don't have to block the apps. You don't have to set screen limits. I would implore you to first find what you want to do with your time and try to do that now before you go and worry about lowering your screen time. What would you do with that time if you had it now? Can you do it now? So that's it for today. I have been working on Curiosity Quench day in and day out. I'm working on setting up a new email service so I don't pay $400 a month to send emails to people, because I'm trying to send emails to anyone who signs up to Curiosity Quench. Basically, guides, information, how to use the app, check-ins, like how are you doing? What are you focusing on? And just helpful things. So I want to send those emails out because I know a lot of people enjoy them and they find them helpful, but I don't want it to cost $400 a month because that's a lot of money. Yeah, so I'm working on a solution to that. It should cost like 90% less after I complete it. But that's what I'm working on lately. I've also been changing up the home screen, taking out the free credit claim here, moving it to the profile page, and it'll be basically when you quench, you can get up to 300 free credits, which is quite a bit. And yeah, it's kind of how it's going. It's kind of how it works. And that's kind of what's up. That's really it for today. I'm gonna work on getting more curated plans in soon. I'm just waiting on a another revision because I did hire someone to help me out with some of the plans. But yeah, that's it for today. I love you guys so much, and please, please, please explore your curiosity. Oh, wrong page. Explore your curiosity. Check out the link down below to download Curiosity Quench if you want to try it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.